Andrew McDonald, Justice Andrew McDonald of the Connecticut Supreme Court has his hearing in front of the Judiciary Committee and his nomination to become the next Chief Justice of the Connecticut Supreme Court. It's a really important day for us in Connecticut, not only because of the fact that Andrew has been in this building and is eminently qualified to be the Chief Justice of the state Supreme Court, but he would be the first openly gay Chief Justice appointed in the entire country. So as Connecticut has always led the way on so many of these issues, we're leading the way again. I think this is really going to be an important day to see where people stand on this issue. It has really nothing to do with Andrew's personal life, but it really has to do with his qualifications. Unfortunately, what we may see is some of my colleagues voting against him en masse in a party line vote because of the fact that they may not like him or what he stands for. So, but I'm pleased and proud that he's not only a friend of mine, but I support him unequivocally. We have folks from all over the place who are supporting him as well. I have Anthony Chrissy, who is the head of the Triangle Community Center in Norwalk, and he's up here as well with others, and wanted to let him say a few words about Andrew's nomination as well.
You know, we're really concerned at this point because it seems almost as though there's a conservative movement right now happening around Justice McDonald's appointment to try and delay that appointment or shoot down Justice McDonald's appointment because of who he is and in some ways what he represents, in hopes that if they did that and the election in the fall goes a certain way, they might be able to get someone with more political leanings appointed to the Chief Justice position. It's very concerning, and I think we've made so much progress for civil rights in our state, and we've always been a leader on that front, that we can't really take that progress for granted, and we have to always continue to fight to ensure that our government is strong and that the right people are in place who are going to protect those rights. So that's why we think this is so important, that Justice McDonald gets appointed. He's very well qualified for the position, and we know that he'll serve as a judge that we can all really count on to stand up for the rights of every person and interpret our state laws appropriately.
The way the legislature appoints and confirms judges is very unique, and people inside and outside of our state government have always noted how fair of a process we have. We have never once nominated or not nominated somebody based on their judicial philosophy. We look at whether or not they're qualified. And Andrew McDonald is probably one of the most qualified people in this state to be the Chief Justice. So it's my hope that my friends on the other side of the aisle, the Republican Party, that they do not vote in a block because of the fact that they're making a stand on a lifestyle based on a particular case or something else, because we have never, ever done that, and that would be breaking a precedent that we've had for decade upon decade upon decade. So today is very important, not only for Andrew, but it's also important for the legislature, because once we cross that line, it's very difficult to get back to the other side. And we have all supported judges and justices who are liberal and conservative and in the middle. We look for their qualifications, and we certainly hope that my friends on the Republican side will look at Andrew as well and look at the fact that his qualifications, and not at things that we have never looked at for anybody else ever in the history of the legislature.